Everyone, please roll a d20 for me.
No, you don't get to be the one to roll. Oh, okay. Nice. All right.
15?
Why'd you get?
Say, you're gonna jinx us all.
15? All right.
You suck.
17.
All right, Bluings, can we make it like a 75% of the way to awesome stream today?
Possibly, if you explain to me what that
dictated?
means.
Well, he got a 15. That wasn't a nat 20, but
Yes. But it's getting closer.
yeah.
I got a 17.
All right.
Oh, even better.
So,
pull out my dice.
yes, please roll a d20 for me. As
I'm sure. We're rolling our initiatives before we actually get into any kind of stat situation.
Moment this starts, combat, immediate. No.
I got an 8. I'm dragging us all down today. I should probably head out.
Bazrar had just left after you had summoned him to ask him a couple questions. Then, Chrysy, you currently stand in the kind of family room rest area of Reximus's home. Lizdra, his servant, had just came in and asked you if you wanted anything to drink. Would you have taken a drink from her?
Water.
All right. So she has gone off to go get you some water. He had teleported you to the middle district of the city, and said, "Good luck. Have fun trying to find Reximus."
And I have no guidance as to where he might be.
You have no guidance as where he might be. And Alcides, you have just made your way down to the middle district after leaving the noble district.
Yep.
To begin, Alcides, you see standing in front of you a small gnome child, halfling child, sorry, puff of purple smoke around her as you exit from the kind of elevator lift system that the city has.
Hi, Tat.
I turn immediately and look at him. And I just kind of like give a side eye, like, what's with all the people that keep talking to me, but I don't know who they are?
What you doing? Why do you look confused?
I don't have an answer yet. I'm just kind of
I am confusion.
kind of frozen like a deer in headlights. I might have my hand on my dagger or something. So I got my hand on my dagger and I'm just kind of looking, just utterly kind of bewildered, suspiciously squinting at him,
Right,
and I'm trying to like quickly get a gauge of my surroundings.
Do I notice that she's like confused?
Yeah, you get the sense that she's confused.
Okay. Do you have any idea where Reximus is?
Is that the dinosaur man?
Yes.
No, I happen to be looking for him as well.
Would you like to go with me to find him?
That depends on who you are.
I'm Alcides. We met would it be a couple days ago or the day before?
Dave, it's literally been one day.
Okay, this is okay. We met yesterday at the party.
A lot of people seem to be saying that lately. I am willing to follow. Do you know where you're going?
Do I know where I'm going? Not really, but I'm sure we can figure it out.
Tad accepts the offer of Alcides and kind of still has her hand on her dagger in case she needs to use it. Still has her hand on her dagger in case she needs to use it, but she kind of gets out of like battle ready pose and seems willing to allow him to approach or whatever. I'm still kind of scanning the environment around me to see what I can see. What's the environment like? Are there a bunch of houses? Are there people nearby? What's the situation?
Let's see, what is your passive perception? 15? So, when looking around, you notice that there is absolutely nobody.
Except us.
Except you. You and Alcides stand in the middle of an empty street, when there were guards before, but there aren't anymore.
Like, I assume before I got here, because I wasn't here until 12 seconds ago.
Yeah. There are no guards. There's nobody. You see no one anywhere. So you two begin to search for Reximus's home, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna cautiously trail behind Alcides.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me to see if you can find Reximus's home.
Both of us?
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
kind of
both
following behind Alcides, but alright.
Yeah. Just see if you can, like, figure out any information.
That's a 10.
I got 13 total.
It takes you a while. At this point in the day, it's like 10, 11-ish currently. It takes you guys about half an hour until you make your way down a street. Actually, well, before that, you two began searching for the house, looking, see if you can find it on your own. You weren't able to, so you began to look for people to ask directions from. And again, there's nobody anywhere. After about like 30 minutes, you stop looking for people and just continue looking for the Snarlshire home. It takes you guys in total an hour, so at this point it's about noon. You have at this point found the Snarlshire home, and the only reason you know this is because there is the name Snarlshire on it. Like there's the Snarlshire Manor on the home. It took you an hour to find it, but you finally got there. Reximus and Chrysy, you are currently in the home. After about 5 minutes of just moping around in your room, Lizdra has not come back to give you any information. And Chrysy, for you as well, you've been there for a little while and you haven't gotten your water yet.
In my room, I've just like recovered from this whole like debate of trying to revive Ingrid, and I'm just like, Lizdra!
There's no response. Chrysy, from upstairs, you hear yelling from Lizdra, but nothing.
All right, yeah, I wanna head out of the room and just start calling her name out.
Chrysy, what are you doing?
Well, I'm sitting on the couch and I heard him yelling with his rich, bellowy voice for his maid. So I'll just kind of like turn myself to whatever direction the stairs are in, and I'm just guessing it's this way. Just kind of see him coming over down the stairs, looking all like, where is she?
Okay. You search around the second floor for Lizdra first, Reximus. You don't find her up there, so you go downstairs, and as you do, you see Chrysy just like looking up at you.
Have you seen her at all?
Not since I asked for a glass of water, which I
everyone did
yet.
make it star.
It's no rush, but no, it's been probably a solid 20 minutes.
4 or 5.
Oh.
But yeah.
I'm gonna rush off to the kitchen.
All right.
And see if I can find some trace of her.
You head in the kitchen, and normally you have a fairly large house staff. You don't see anybody. There's nobody in your home. Lizdra's not there. None of your other servants. No one.
It seemed that.
All right, I guess I gotta.
You didn't miss much. We've had a lot of technical problems, so.
Hello. Are you really gonna make clap on?
Oh, I didn't read. Sorry. I was in the middle of something. What's up? What do you need?
I'm sorry. You're my genie, and you were in the middle of something.
Yeah, I'm alive. I have a thing to do. I have things. And it's a symbiotic relationship, right? I give you things, you give me space, and we need to exist outside of a lamp or whatever. I have things to do every once in a while. Anyway, so hello. What's up?
I need to know where my entire house staff is.
Yeah, and he kind of looks around. That is a good question. I actually don't know.
You don't know?
Do you want me to look for them?
I mean, well, you've given me quite a lot of information so far this week. So.
Oh, you do want me to look for them? Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll be back in a few. And he snaps and disappears again.
As he disappears, I'm going to walk off out of the kitchen and just look myself physically like around the house.
You head to the slumber rooms of the servants. They each have their own rooms. They basically have it's a separate building out in the back.
Right.
Kind of like a motel apartment complex in the back, basically, for all the servants.
Mm-hmm.
As you enter, and you kind of look around, there is no one in the building at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not a speck of life besides you.
Do you think they might have had enough and they have left you alone here to fetch your own water and wipe your own hiney?
Well, I'm sure I deserve that. This seems very different. I straight up sit down on the ground. I'm so.
The world is literally falling apart for
Yeah.
Reximus currently. Yes. All right. You sit down on the ground, and we're gonna quickly move over to Tat and Alcides.
Are Reximus's arms long enough to be able to reach his to wipe his own butt?
Is he even able to clap his hands?
Listen,
Listen, he goes to do this and he's like,
this is why the Snarlshires were born into a higher society, so that we could pay others to wipe our own butts. So.
It's canon now. It's canon now.
It's
that you
canon.
have short arms and you can't wipe your own butt. You have said this on recording. And there's nothing I can do to alter this.
yo, somebody clip
unless
that.
a world-
Somebody clip
unless I
it.
alter the world.
Clip it.
Right?
Ooh.
You
Clip
have put this
it.
into being.
I need help in here.
Confirmed. I have a big head and little arms.
I don't think that I can complete the mission.
He's dying.
So you had Taco Bell again.
Rip EJ, bro.
This is whatever occurs. This is now on you. Still, you have put this into existence.
We're gonna be like off in some godforsaken dungeon, and he's gonna be like, "Any of you party members want to help me wipe my butt?"
Now because you have said this, I officially have to say you cannot reach certain things because you have short arms.
I'm gonna cry.
This stream is
My
labeled
chat
mature,
says
right?
we'll remember that.
Yes,
No, EJ
yes,
stream.
it is.
EJ streaming though. I don't.
EJ stream is not. No,
Yeah.
you are officially unable to reach certain things.
Yep.
As you have tiny arms, and you have admitted to this on stream.
Yep.
Therefore, like beforehand, it was like this weird in-between void of like, do I have arms long enough or not?
Do you have
Now
arms?
you've officially stated.
I mean, we've seen the art. It's very
Yeah.
clear.
That's true.
It's
You also have a
drawn
big
now,
head.
I
it
just-
is-
He also has a big head.
I can't scratch the top of my head.
Little arms.
I can't wipe my butt. There's a lot happening here.
That's why you have mage hands.
So yeah, what are
Exactly.
your handshakes
I
like?
could just mage hand the, you know.
Whenever someone goes to shake your hand, you're like, here, yeah, let's.
So do you
Exactly.
even need toilet paper? Do you just wipe with the mage hand and then just
Hello.
smell
Exactly.
it?
He just uses
Yeah.
his tail.
I just like levitate it over the toilet. It just spells and then just everything falls.
Uses a spell slot to wipe butt.
Yeah,
No, that's a cantrip.
That's cantrip.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
cantrip.
that's right.
Yeah,
Cantrip.
I can
They-
just
they-
do it
you
whenever.
don't have to use a spell slot to wipe your butt. Anyway, sorry. Back to the session.
That's gonna be like, this is weird. Where is everyone? I don't like this.
Oh, so like the whole city's gone.
Yeah, I noticed this before I met up with you, Tad. It's strange.
Have you seen anyone lately?
I haven't seen anybody. You're the only person, and you just kind of appeared in front of me.
That I did.
Well, I guess
You wanna
let's.
just like break one of these windows and see if we can find anyone inside of the house?
Sure.
Okay.
Do we want to?
I
Are
will-
we gonna do that, or do we want to? Yo,
The
okay.
nearest window's probably too tall for me, but
What
I'll
about
just immediately,
Reximus?
like
Let's.
climb up the wall a little bit and just.
Alright. Roll
It's another
a strength check to see if you can break the glass.
All right. 13 minus 1, 12.
Yeah, alright. You grab the hilt of your dagger and smash the window. And as you look in,
See anything?
the house is empty. You're currently looking into kind of a dining room area, and there's currently tea brewing, and it's kind of spilling over onto the stove. But there's no one there.
I'll notice this and I'll look back to Alcides and be like, can I like, how big is the window? Would I have to like break more in order to get in, or?
No,
Well,
you-
what I'm gonna
you-
mention. Can I mention that?
if there's nobody, like, is there nobody in there, and is there something running inside? Because I had noticed something earlier, how there was still food being cooked whenever had looked in someone's house earlier. Is there anything like that
There's, like,
happening?
There's like a pot of hot water. It's spilling.
That's pretty much exactly what I seen earlier. So it's definitely not just one person. I think there's actually no one around. Everyone just kind of disappeared.
I'm gonna climb into the building if I can. If it's
Okay.
wide enough for me without cutting myself on the glass.
All right. You do climb it. It's not too difficult, and you kind of like knock away any shards of glass that would cut you. Climb into the building. Alcides, you're gonna enter as well.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna like break down the door.
You go over to the door, and you break it down.
This poor person's house.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna kick the door in. Do I need a roll strength
All
check?
right.
Do I need a roll?
Yeah, roll strength check.
Cool. That's a 17 plus 7.
You kick the door down. Fun fact: the door is unlocked. You both now in separate rooms. You're in the entrance, and Tat is in the kitchen, right?
Door is
Dining
broken
room
now.
area. The entrance is again. It's the thing. It is a cluttered mess. It looks as though people were carrying things and then they dropped it and just left it there.
Do I see anything of
These
value?
doors there for the week.
Like anything
Yeah.
useful? Anything?
Those-
It's true, Luna. Doors are for the
tasty.
week.
Roll.
Am I hungry or anything? Do I need anything? Or
I
am
mean-
satisfied. I don't remember how long it's been since I ate.
It's been a bit since you ate. So yeah, you can take some food.
Cool. I would also
You
like to
just
take some
basically
food.
scrounge around the house and take some stuff. You can go ahead and add like a silver and
Rations.
3 copper that you just found to your inventory, and
Looking
you
for
get
something.
some extra food that you can eat. As you guys are searching around the house, there's a puff of smoke, and Bazrar is standing in the now broken doorway, just like, what happened here?
Doors are for the
Are
week.
Am I nearby, or is that Alcides?
Behind Alcides. You can hear it because you're in the same building. But yeah, you
So,
do
question:
hear
do we
it.
know who Buzzroar
What
is?
happened here? You don't.
Tat?
I would recognize the puff of
Tat
smoke from him
recognizes
appearing me
him.
behind just a bit ago.
Yes, Tat does recognize him, yeah.
So I'll be like, oh no.
Hi.
Well, anyways, hi. I am here to grab you two. Just out of my own free will, really. There's nobody else really here, so I was just gonna take you guys to people that you know.
Which is?
For everybody, to Reximus, the Snarl
Oh,
Shire,
jeez, this guy.
Chrysy, the elf. No, I agree with you there.
Yeah.
But no, you know, is people. So, you done looting the person's house, or you wanna keep doing things?
I mean, you want to join
Am
us?
I, like,
You want to join us for the
upstairs?
next house?
Do I know?
No, I would rather not really.
All right, yeah, let's
In
go.
fact, I really don't need anything.
All right, Tat, you good?
I'll just kind of like peek down into the room from wherever I am, and just be like, "Dang, I'm caught."
Tat, it's
Where are we
it's friendly. He's gonna take us to Reximus.
It's friendly.
It's friendly. Listen, I'm a person too.
What's your name?
Bazrar.
Bazrar.
Hello, I'm a genie, by the way.
Ah, you are Reximus's genie. Correct?
Yes. Yes, that is what I have said.
I am sorry.
I did indeed just say that.
I envy you.
Envy?
I don't think you're telling the truth. But anyways, that's fine. Anyways,
So is that stove still like lit?
yeah, the stove is still
in
lit.
danger of burning
Yeah,
down the
unless
house?
you turn it off. Yeah.
I don't think I comprehend that, so I'd leave it.
All right.
You're taking us to him.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go take you to Reximus because he asked me to like figure out where his people went, and you are the closest thing to his people. You know him,
I'm
sort of.
not his people.
Sort of. You'll understand later. Puts his hand on your shoulder and
And I'm gone.
yep, Chrysy and Reximus, you currently sit in a hallway of the servant quarters, and all of a sudden in front of you, Bazrar reappears with Tat and Alcides. Alcides is... Oh, by the way, so for Tat as well, Alcides is currently wearing plate mail armor with like spikes and stuff on it.
I probably would have been more scared of him then, but oh well.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that.
I have new armor.
Yeah, he's got new armor. And you all now currently stand, you sort of, Reximus, you sit, but the rest of you stand in the servant quarters. How would you like to proceed?
What?
Right, yeah, no one else is in the city. I found these two, though.
What do you mean no one else is in the city? Just no one at all?
There's nobody at all. We went through
Nobody at all.
houses. There's things that are still running. There's water running. There's food
Well,
running.
I mean, the Emperor's still here, along with everybody else. In his area, you know, his very nice place. And then the creepy guy with... that's besides the point. He's still here,
I
but everybody else
I
is
assume Tat's just kind of hiding. I'm just gonna like
Yeah,
kind
just kind of like
I'm just
melted
gonna
into the shadows.
I'm just gonna like
trying to hide.
just grab Tat and bring her back over here. Also, she's very confused.
I draw my dagger.
Stab him!
It seems that she has lost her memory all of a sudden in the middle of the night. All I heard was noises from her room at the motel, and then boom, she doesn't know anything.
Yeah, who are you people, and what's your deal? I don't know any of you, but you're all acting like you know me. This is
Because
weird.
we do know you, you just
Get your
don't
hand
know
off.
us. We don't know.
Basrar, what? Why? Why did you bring them here?
You asked where your people were. These are
Not-
sort of your people.
How?
I am not his people.
You have interacted before, and
You're gonna compare
I don't
me
know,
to
man.
this small-armed dinosaur of a man?
less of a man, more of a dinosaur, but yeah.
All right. I clap to like get him to go away.
He just like, thanks, bye.
Hey,
Thanks for
goodbye.
kidnapping my friends.
All right, and he disappears.
Well, I don't think that was
Is he
exactly
like
the
your
best
pet?
choice. He might have been able to help us, but
Speaking of pet, where's Barky?
oh, he decided to go find himself in the forest. So he wants to go find more tree people. So he left.
Oh, okay.
What is happening?
Well, he did say
with
something
ya,
about the
dinosaur
Emperor and his people. Maybe we
Okay,
can find answers there.
Reximus. I'm gonna be talking to Reximus. What? Do you have any idea what happened to the Gorbovs? I woke up inside their burning house.
I wish that I could tell you. I'm looking for answers and I can't find any.
Do you know where
Anywhere.
any of them are? Or any of their whereabouts? Or anything that's happened?
Do I know? Listen, I don't want to talk about this right now. I think we need to focus on the task at hand and figure out. You know what? Maybe we.
I go,
Listen,
Reximus,
I need a moment.
stop avoiding
I
the
need-
question. Tell me what you know.
I need just shut up, please, for one moment.
Just-
I need a minute. And I literally turn around and I storm off.
Okay.
Well, that could have been handled a little better.
I need
So,
to be introduced to Barky.
what's his deal? I'm talking to Chrysy. What happened?
He's not really talking much about anything that's gone on ever since last night. He's just been kind of huffy, puffy, gruffy.
What happened last night?
Just everything at the party.
Okay.
Wait, was the party last night? Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Forgot it
like
for a second.
go stand on the nearest
What-
coffee table to get like a little bit higher off the ground and be like, can we stop talking about this party that I don't remember? If you keep telling me we met, but you're not telling me anything about it, I don't know what's happening.
Do you want to know about the party then?
Tell me something. I don't know who you
Okay,
people
so we
are,
can
and
we-
you're acting like you know
Can we
me.
completely fill Tat in?
Yeah, to save time, you
Yeah.
fill her in on the party portion of everything,
Reasons.
and kind of who you are. What kind of questions would you ask?
What they stand for, like why they're here, what what they do? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm simply gonna say I was hired as, a bodyguard and everything. I just so happened to be at the party whenever everything went down.
I was just invited to the party because I was. I'm sorry, that wasn't very convincing.
I was invited.
So how do you know me?
Invited.
Or
Sorry.
you don't know me. So why do you think we know each other?
You came up to me at the party. Came up to both myself and Nina and asked us questions about a diplomat, and I didn't know until later that you were looking for a dragonborn, which apparently was me.
I met you by running into you, and you didn't have anywhere to go, so I got you a motel room, and that's when you lost your memory and ran away from me.
You were looking for your parents, I believe is what it is.
I didn't do any of that. I think you've got the wrong person.
We don't.
Do you remember
Illinois.
Barky? Barky is a big tree ant. He's very close to you. We're very special to him. Or he was very special to you.
You named him. Do you remember anything at all in general?
Do you remember even being in this town in the first place?
Yes, bits and pieces. I remember that there were people, but I don't know if it's that abnormal for them to not be here anymore.
There were people here until it seemed as of 4 hours ago.
And we're still here. Why are we still here?
That's what we don't know.
There's definitely some odd things going on.
How did I name that tree?
I'm not
It's just-
even certain. I'm gone.
it just-
so you know.
Something you came up with, you just...
But why did he not have a name?
Because he appeared out of the sky.
Why do I know?
He became...
Because he didn't exist.
He just existed out of a bean, and then saved you, and then you named him.
Did I come from a bean?
That's another conversation. While you guys are having that one, Reximus, what are you
Why
doing?
must
I think by now I've stormed off to my room.
Or,
I'm just kind of staring in the mirror at myself, like really upset. And I just like take my hand and I'm like caressing myself on the face. That, or like,
okay. I don't believe you can reach. Like you have to lean down to do it.
yeah.
But yeah.
He does what he can.
So,
Alright.
then can I make my way up to Reximus?
Yeah. So after you guys finish the conversation, you let Chrysy and Tat know, hey, I'll be back, and you begin to look for Reximus. His house is fairly big. You search around, eventually making your way to what you find out is his room. Kind of.
I'm just gonna knock.
Yeah. You find okay. You knock on his door.
Reximus, I just want to talk, that's all. I'm not gonna pressure you or anything, I just want to talk. I know something's bothering you, and I just want...
I'm not sure what you need or want to talk about.
What can I do?
You see... can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I enter. I just sit down and I say, Reximus, as soon as I mentioned the Gorbobs, what happened?
Ingrid. She was killed, apparently.
What? How?
I had the
When did this happen?
apparently she was on the way back, back home, and something happened. I had to hear it from Buswar, and that's the only way that I know
So are you saying that she never made it home?
Yeah.
That's impossible. I saw her at her home. She was with Nina. After I left you, she was at the house. I walked in, the door was open, and it was Nina and Ingrid both talking. I asked them if they had known what had happened, or if they had heard anything with what happened with Vlad. And she was standing right there. Unless you think
That,
the shadow...
I mean, how...
Do you think that it could have been one of the shadows?
I mean, we've seen a fake Vlad.
Could it have been possible that the one you seen or I seen was a fake Ingrid?
Okay, alright. This is gonna be really strange. Clap on.
It seems that you actually need my help now. You're gonna let me finish talking?
I'm sorry. I got upset. Listen,
It's all good,
I
I
need you to
understand.
go over how you know Ingrid died.
We found her body. Mangled and just, like, thrown about.
Yep,
Missing limbs.
Yep, I
pieces
don't
of-
need the details.
Just
Alright.
like- Yeah. We see it.
So you don't know how it happened.
Not entirely, no. Not entirely. I just located the corpse. That's pretty much it. Wasn't much else I can say, really. Sorry.
Alright. Well, clearly that proves that she's actually dead.
So that means the one that was with Nina must have been a shadow.
I guess some sort of
That
fake.
might have explained why the house was on fire then.
Why is this happening? I mean, I first her and my servants, my maid. I don't even know what I last ate. I don't know why this is happening to me. I don't know what's happened to my parents. Something's wrong with them, and it seems like all this is just...
Do you... I asked him this. Do you think it was because of the beans?
Who do you ask?
I asked
I guess,
Reximus.
right? Yeah.
Because if you think about it, there was some things that happened, but there may have been more consequences that came with those beans.
I don't know. I didn't really know anything about them.
If I might chime in, I don't think it was the beans. Seems more powerful than a couple of chaos imbued vegetables. So, you know.
What are your thoughts, Bezra?
I don't know, man. I have been working on my own things currently that him and I need to discuss separately. But yeah, I've been working on my own things, dealing with that in my own little separate pocket dimension of a bottle. And then every once in a while I hear, and then I'm here, right? And yeah, it's pretty much it.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. I think this takes priority
Oh,
at the
yeah,
moment.
that's what I'm not. Yeah.
Because I mean, if you take into consideration that it seems like pretty much everyone's gone, then you will, it may not work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's. I'm a little bit concerned about that right now, but yeah, it's fine.
What were your intentions going to that party in the first place?
I mean, originally when I first heard about it, it was to go there and have a good time.
But what's the actual reason?
And I mean, I'd always planned to give Tridum the beans. I didn't expect it to go the way it did. And I also, I guess, eventually went there for someone specific. And yeah, you know that now.
As in Ingrid.
Right.
As for me, as you know, I was hired by Nina. My original intentions, I will have to admit, were not to just be a bodyguard. Have you met the strange man, Tick? I believe you met him in the cellar, which I don't understand how that happened. Or the cells, the prison. Said you were across the way from him.
I think you may be onto something with that. He seemed to escape his own cell.
Yes.
And I'm not even sure how he did that, but I don't know how we could possibly locate him. I mean, unless you have some sort of way of doing that, Bisrar.
No, I mean, I've already made contact with him. I've already seen him. He was the original reason why I had went to the party in the first place. You see, Tridum was actually my target.
What? So you were there to kill him?
Originally, yes. But then I grew very fond of the girl.
Dang it. I wish you had told me sooner. Yes, I suppose we do have a knack for letting distractions get in the way. Right.
You still want me to go find the creepy, colorful guy?
That might be a little helpful, yes.
All right. And he disappears again.
Why would you tell me this?
I just... You see, we've always seemed, since we've met, we've had our differences. As I can see, you are going through a hard time right now. I just thought it would be time to share something to see, show that, you're not the only one who's been not subdued, but understands in a way what you're going through, because now I have no idea where Nina is. I have no idea if she's alive. And I was hired to protect her. And now I don't know where she is.
So, you say everyone in the town is just gone?
There's no one else.
The city.
It's you, myself, Tat, Chrysy, Tick, surprisingly, and your genie.
So this is bigger than my stuff, I guess.
Yes, it is much bigger.
While this conversation is going on, if we can move over to Chrysy and Tat, what are you two doing?
Well, I've been trying to, probably doing little things to try and help Tat remember. Like, I will probably gesture to that. Do you remember how to play your flute thingy?
I'll pull out a dart, load it into it, and blast it into a sofa.
No, that's not how it's done. Yeah, so clearly since the memory thing is not going well, then just...
Yeah, I'll ask, so, who are you?
I'm Chrysanthemum, also called Chrysy. I met you at the party under a false alias. I'm there to steal from the rich to give to the poor.
You steal from the rich?
Same, because this is an extreme. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, I do, because the rich are, in my eyes, they're evil, because they take all the money and keep it for themselves and never give it to anyone who needs it.
What is evil?
Oh geez, you're asking some deep questions here, kid. I guess evil is something that makes you feel not good. It's like darkness versus light. The light helps things grow and helps you see clearly and makes you feel all warm and fuzzy, where the darkness makes you feel cold and empty and alone. I don't know. You're asking a lot of philosophical questions for someone your age.
I just don't know what I do. You know what you do, but I don't know what
I guess the
should
best choice for you is just we gotta find a way to restore your memories.
I think this has happened before.
You think what has happened before? That you've lost your memories before?
I think people disappearing has happened before.
Well, I don't
I
think.
don't remember what I remember. There was
Well,
a
maybe in your
caravan
case.
and a body. I don't know. It's like dreams and flashes. I don't know what I'm.
Well, I think it's.
I don't know who
I think you're getting some of your memories back now.
We'll leave off on this conversation of good and evil, and then that. We'll see if Reximus and Alcides have anything else to say. We'll end things off there.
Mm-hmm.
Alcides and Reximus, is there anything you guys are going to say?
What is our next plan of action after this? As obviously there was no one here, and it seems like ever since the shadows appeared, that's when everything started.
Well, maybe we could investigate the Gorbov house.
The Gorbov
See if
house
they're
is
there. Oh yeah, it's not even existent anymore.
Tick was on his way there to loot it, I believe is what he said.
Yes, it's in pieces now.
Yes, but I don't know if that would help us in any way.
I guess we either wait for Mblohr to, give us a location, or we just have to try and go somewhere and investigate out there and see what's going on.
As you finish saying that, Buzzraw returns, and next to him stands a crunched, kind of slouched, crunched up man, very colorful. Hello, I have entered your home without permission.
Yes, hello, Tick.
I've heard if you're a vampire.
Why would you bring him here? I was hoping you would tell us where he was and not bring him into my house.
I don't.
Because he told me to. Yes.
Is he your genie now? I don't Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, Tick is very persuading.
Very persuasive.
As you can see,
Do you
this.
know what's going
As you
on
can
right
see,
now?
you know how I told you about that job. You notice how I have a new set of armor.
Yeah, I gave that to him. It's cursed, by the way. Yes. You can't take it off, ever.
What is
This
going
is
on?
limited.
What is happening right now? I don't know what this is right now.
Yeah, we need a Tick and we need to talk.
Tick, what is happening? How are you one of the only people that's left right now?
I'm taking away 3 health from Niner just for that joke.
What? No, come back.
I don't know if EJ wanted to do anything else.
Wow.
Yes, EJ, you kind of moved away from Chrysy, and Chrysy, kind of at this point would have been like, all right, you need some space to figure things out. I'm gonna let you do your thing.
Yeah, I was just
And-
gonna retreat to like the most remote corner of the house that I could find, which I might go upstairs and accidentally wander into this conversation. So
You're currently in the building outside the house, which is the servants'
We are.
quarters.
oh,
Yes.
okay, interesting.
That's where they were when you got teleported to them, and then Reximus left that to go back into his house.
Is there an easy way to like get onto a roof with like a view out over?
Yeah, you climb out through a window and just climb up onto the roof. It's fairly simple and easy.
So yeah, I'll just kind of sit on the roof and like hug my knees to my chest and kind of look out.
I think with that is a good point to end as best we can currently.